Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the Social Wit, and here I have Andre Marshall Jr. Of course, I call him Argo, but we'll just go with Andre Marshall Jr. because you don't know him like I know him. But this featured artist of mine is actually a pianist, and
got a little background.
We have friends at the bar as well, but that's fine. That's okay. We love anybody that comes over and spends some time with us. So I have Andre Marshall Jr. here, and I call him Argo. Should we get into that? Should we get into? We're not gonna do the Argo thing. We're not.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Okay, great. Well, let's tell the people. Yeah, I know him from since I was 5, and I actually fell in love with his art just because he's so passionate about it. He still plays. Even when I retired playing basketball, because he remembers when I played basketball from way back when, and I stopped.
She's vicious.
Right.
She's vicious.
Stop. So, but he continues to play the piano. He continues to play the keyboard, and I really want to know why. You know, because I know why I fell out of love, but there's something in him that continues to make him play and continues to have his passion, and I just admire that about him. So I brought him here to the Social Wit so we could find out from the source. So, Andre, tell me more about how did you even get started? How did you really even get started playing piano?
I got started by listening to my dad play. He had a piano in the house, and I was 4 years old living in Alexandria. And I just started plucking the keys, and he said one morning I was playing about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was banging on the piano, and he came down, hit my hands, and told me one key at a time. And ever since I've just been picking up songs and playing by ear.
Oh, so kind of like how you do in church, you just hit keys and stuff.
Just hit keys, yeah. Just bang.
I always want to know how you did it. I mean, you just started hitting keys. Well, I really want to know, have you ever tried to make your own melodies? I don't even know how to really.
I do. I make a lot of my own. I just don't really do them much unless I'm in live playing and live worship. And I've recorded quite a few songs. I've been in the studio quite a few times, but that's not my passion. I'm more driven from seeing that people get blessed by my music more than the other side, the business and professional side of it.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, he plays for our church, my home church, Walnut Grove Baptist Church, and that's how I met him. I probably was 5 or 6 when I actually got here, and I've known him since. We're not going to talk about how old I am now, but I've known him since then, and he's fell in love since then. But going even deeper into that, you haven't made any, you've recorded some of your own music in the studio and things like that. But I want to know, have you ever branched outside of the church type of music? Have you ever branched into playing, I guess, R&B or any type of other music?
To me, and it's just my personal opinion, I was blessed by God to play for God. And so I don't do R&B and I don't play in clubs and stuff like that. What I do play, though, is I play at weddings and events, and I have played R&B songs like that, but I don't play secular music like in nightclubs or like being paid to play. I don't do that.
But you wouldn't mind getting paid to play, because if I get the money, I pay to play.
No, I wouldn't mind it, but I have to make sure I keep God first.
Absolutely. Okay, I don't mind that at all. Okay, I think I got one more question for you there.
All right.
How long have you been in Walnut Grove?
All my life, and I'm 30.
He's 30. I'm not going to tell you how old I am. But
she's not too far behind me. Know that.
And you've been in Walnut Grove. Did you start playing here?
I did.
So what keeps you playing? I want to know what keeps you actually playing. Like, do you feel this is your testimony? This is something that you have to show the world? Because I fell in love I love to hear you play anyway. But why do you continue? Because even I fell in love with basketball, but I stopped. Something told me, like, this isn't for you. So what keeps you going? What keeps you playing?
It's more so the impact that it has on the people. And it's more so, it's like, they say everybody's given a gift. And I just feel like sometimes the gifts that we're given aren't given to bless us, but to bless somebody else. And like, for example, with me, you're given a gift with your sense of humor. And like, you see it as playfulness, but you don't understand that you bring a smile to a lot of people's faces because you bless them, because that's the gift that you've been given, is laughter and joy and peace and happiness. And through all the struggles in life that you've dealt with, you still display that love and that happiness. And that's a testimony to me, because I could be going through hell. And when I see you and I see you smiling, it makes me smile. So everybody has a gift, and I feel like me playing, make somebody else have a little bit of a better day.
Have you ever experienced that personally, actually, when you actually played and you could see it in somebody else's that you uplifted them? Because there's been times, just like you said, I don't want to make this about me because my humor has nothing to do with his interview. But there's been times that I could see, like, that's probably what keeps me going, you know, and I understand that because once you see it, you're like, oh, I really made an impact. I really did something for somebody else. So can you think about a moment that you've actually been playing and you saw it in somebody like, you know, I got to continue to do this because I can do this for one person. I can be able to do it for another person. So have you experienced that as well?
I think I've experienced that quite a few times, but I think the most impact that I had was I was recording a video maybe about a year ago, and I posted it on Facebook. And I had an older lady call me, and she told me that me playing made her cry because she was dealing with some stuff in her personal life, and that the song that I played ministered to her. And so she called me, and she shared it with other people, and then I got an email, and I got messages from probably about 20 people about that one song. And when I played it, I just played it, and I was in my own little private practice. And
you were just doing it for yourself,
just doing it for
probably.
me, and I just posted it just to share, you know.
Well, okay, we're going to check you out, and we're going to see if you can make me cry as well.
Okay.
So we're going to cut this interview out, and, and we're going to see if Andre Marshall Jr. can actually make me cry with his wonderful playing. But I want to thank him for coming out to the Social Wit because it took me forever to come get him and bring him.
I appreciate you come hollering at me.
Oh my God.
Miss you.
And I actually love this guy. I love him. This wasn't a fake hug. I actually love this guy, but I wanted to make sure you saw this hug.
That's real. That's real. That's real. Because she knows me from church, but she also knows me outside of church. And, you know, she still loves me, so that lets you know she got real love because I'm not the best person. I really ain't.
And I want to actually thank his mother for actually preparing this interview for me, actually recording it for me. So did you want to give a shout? Well, she's at the bar with us as well. She might not be saying anything, but she's at the bar with us as well. So everybody have a wonderful time, and we're going to check out Argo to see if he can make us cry.
Crazy.